Yo, what's up people, it's the one double G and we are back with Etheria Restart on the channel. I was scrolling through the Reddit and I saw someone talk about the stamina system. And now this caught my eye because in the current paid beta, I've seen so many people complain about the stamina system, especially free-to-play players. And even coming into this beta, many people were hoping for the stamina system to change, and it hasn't really. So I wanted to see this and see if this person, Moonstar20, actually came up with some good points that the dev team should implement into the game at launch. So without further ado, let's get into it.
I am the Lion Sin of Pride, the mighty Escanor, and welcome to the pinnacle of Gacha gaming on YouTube, the One.
So it says here, proposal for revised stamina system to balance player engagement and monetization. So it says, dear development team, I would like to propose an alternative approach to the current stamina system that could improve satisfaction across all player segments while maintaining monetization opportunities. Instead of using stamina as a limiting factor for farming runs, I suggest reimagining it as a optional boost mechanism. So it says here, the current issue is under the existing system, stamina is consumed to perform farming runs, which may inadvertently limit free-to-play, players' engagement, and create friction. And proposed changes, repurpose stamina as a optional resource to enhance rewards rather than gate access to farming. So suggested boosted tiers: 10 stamina, 5 to 10% increased drop rate for rare items, 20 stamina, additional guaranteed drop per run, 40 stamina, 20 to 25% increased drop rate for rare items, 50 stamina, double drops for the run. And it says benefit of the system: free-to-play players retain unrestricted farming access, improving their experience and retention. Now guys, hey, I don't want to piss off my free-to-play players out there, right? But I feel like we're not being realistic here, guys. I feel like we're not being realistic here. Now, I touched on this topic in my one of my previous videos where I spoke about if the game is pay to win or not, because people have concerns about that. And I did mention the stamina system, and there is improvements that need to be made to the stamina system, but I agree with that. But people expecting, right, to play a gacha game, a mobile game for their phones, that's what this game was meant for. I know it's on Steam, I know it's got a PC client, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's a mobile gacha game. It's built for phones. It's built to be played casually. It's built to to be played on your lunch break, or while you're in a waiting room or something, like while you're sitting on a toilet. I don't even know. So that's what this game was made for. It's not made to be played like you're farming a MMORPG. Like this isn't Monster Hunter, right? This isn't Elder Scrolls. This isn't Diablo. So I don't know what people are coming into this game thinking that they're getting. I don't know what they're coming in here expecting to be farming 24 hours a day. There has to be a limit. There has to be a limit, right? This isn't an open world RPG where you can just run around and kill mobs. This is a turn-based game, a turn-based mobile game at the end of the day. So I don't know where people are getting off thinking that they should be spending 24 hours doing nothing but sitting here grinding gear, right? This person is living in dreamland. I'm being honest. Now, is the stamina system perfect? No. there's a lot of flaws in the stamina system, and I mean a lot of flaws that needs improvements. And many people were disappointed that the improvements haven't been made this in the, for the final beta test. The improvements weren't made. That was one of the number one questions people had, was what were the improvements to the stamina system, because the stamina system literally limits the amount of progression you can make every day, because you can only refresh with your premium currency, right, your crystals 10 times a day, right? And obviously you have your stamina your stabilizers, your stamina refreshers, but there's no, once you buy everything from the shop and all that, and obviously the stuff you get from events, there's no reliable and consistent way to be getting stamina outside of that. So once you've gotten all the rewards of stabilizers from in-game, or bought them from the store, and you've done your 10 refreshes with your hydro crystals, there's literally no more you can do. There's literally no more progression that can be made, because you're out of stamina, and there's no possible way to get stamina into the next day. So it caps every single amount of progression you can do in a day. And obviously, if you're spending money, you're gonna have more hydro crystals than if you're a free-to-play player, right? And you're gonna have access to the stabilizers in the store. So whales are going to get more stamina, and they're going to be able to farm more. That's just the unfortunate truth of the matter. Expecting to be able to farm as much as a whale is unrealistic. I'll be real, it is unrealistic and a bit delusional. Almost as delusional as expecting to farm unlimited amount of hours on this game, right? But I'll continue it. So it says here, so benefits of the system: free-to-play players retain unrestricted farming access, improving the experience and retention. Spending players like whales gain tangible advantages: efficiency drop bonus, incentivizing stamina purchases. Revenue retention maintains demand for stamina refreshes while aligning incentives with player satisfaction. Like I said, I incredibly disagree with this. Because what they're expecting is unreasonable. Like, I'm a reasonable person. I like to think I'm a reasonable person, but this is just unreasonable completely. Like, you're just thinking, the person who made this was just thinking for what they wanted. And let me look at it. Yeah, I see why this has 0 upvotes. If the person who made this is literally just thinking about themselves. They want to be able to play the game more, but they're a free-to-play player, and it annoys them that they're not able to farm as much as they'd like to, in comparison to a whale who's actually spending money. So that's the vibe that I'm getting from the situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let's continue this. The system represents a balanced compromise that maintains monetization while improving the player experience. This approach strikes a balance, though it doesn't, by preserving stamina's monetization value without restricting core gameplay. Yeah, because you want to be able to play the game for 20 hours. But the game isn't built to be played 20 hours a day. There's going to be no content if you're playing 20 hours every single day. There will literally be no content and nothing for you to do if you're playing 20 hours a day. You're going to beat the game and have everything within the first week if there is no restriction. Like, there's nothing to come back to if you beat the game and have all your gear built up already. There's no reason to come back to this game. So why would you want to be able to have unrestrictions and just be able to finish the entire game and grind everything in a week? This is just unreasonable. The stamina mechanic remains valuable without creating barriers to basic gameplay, and create a healthier ecosystem for all stakeholders. I appreciate your consideration of this feedback, and I'd be happy to discuss further or provide additional details. TLDR purpose: reworking stamina to enhance farming rewards. Example: plus drop rates, extra loot instead of gating access. Free-to-play players farm freely, spenders gain bonuses, and company retains monetization. Balances fairness. No, it doesn't. Player satisfaction, just your satisfaction and revenue. Yeah, so I have already given my opinion on this. Like I said in conclusion, this person is living in La La Land. I don't know what makes him think that you should be able to play a mobile game built for your phone for 20 hours every single day. Like what he wants is to be able to play this game like it's a job, which is crazy. Like, this game is not Diablo, this game is not Monster Hunter, it's not an MMORPG. So I don't know what this guy thinks he's playing. And he thinks he's saying a lot of words like we and us, and you know, the players. No man, it's literally you want to be able to farm without these restrictions, but these restrictions are what keep you coming back to the game. These restrictions give you a goal to come back to try and accomplish the next day. That's literally one of the best things about the game. Every single day you have a target that you're trying to hit. Once you hit that target, you come up with a new one. Then tomorrow, whenever you have all your refreshes back, that's what you start working on. So it's literally a slow burner. You're not gonna beat the entire game in one day. This is a live service game. But yeah, I'm gonna just end my rant there, because if not, I'll be here all day. But all in all, this was a L take, and this was a L idea, in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with what this person said? Do you expect to be grinding this game for 24 hours in the day? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like I did say, there is improvements that can be made to the stamina system. Like I don't know if I already mentioned in this video, but like I said, when you fail a boss stage, they shouldn't just take your stamina away. They should give it back to you. You know, they should potentially increase the stamina regeneration rate, speed that up a little bit. Potentially make a way that's more that you're able to get stamina refreshes, like the stabilizer packs, the free-to-play items, more accessible, more ways in game of, you know, farming them, stuff like that could be implemented into the game. But this was just a really terrible idea. So yeah, that's all I have to say this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, join my Discord, Lions Pride, link in the description. Well, if you want to join my guild, we already have a long list of people who are lining up to join my Discord, for guides, tier lists, all that type of good stuff. So yeah, until next time, take care and peace.
This is Escanor, the Lion Sin of Pride from 7 Deadly Sins. Thank you for watching the pinnacle of Gacha gaming on YouTube, The One.